For this review, I'm looking at Algonquin Power, stock symbol AQN, on the Toronto Stock Exchange. This chart is from dividendstocksrock.com. I'm going to call that DSR. It covers the period from January 2017 until today, about 4 years and 4 months. You can see that revenue has increased over that period. Earnings have increased, and dividends have also increased, although there's been a slight pullback in the last year. Altogether, these increases are signs of a quality stock, one that an investor can buy with confidence. These dots on the lines indicate data from the quarterly reports, which Algonquin puts out 4 times a year. One thing to note that the chart shows the price up until the present day and dividends up until the most recent dividend, which was 3 weeks ago, but it only shows earnings and revenue up until the end of December. That's because Algonquin won't produce its quarterly earnings report for the first 3 months of this year until May 8. So this period here is as yet unknown. Now, contrast this to the same chart by VectorVest covering the same period. Notice that sales or revenue, earnings, and dividends all frequently jump up and down, while DSR has just one data point per quarter, 4 times per year. This is because VectorVest is not using the actual numbers from the company's quarterly reports. Instead, VectorVest is using estimates or forecasts of revenue and earnings and dividends. Even when the estimate is wrong, which is quite often, VectorVest keeps that number rather than replacing it with the true number when the quarterly reports come out. I'm going to zoom in, take it down to about a year. Just to show you, look at the earnings, whereas DSR would have the same figure for 3 months. It would change only 4 times in the entire year. This changes about every week, or sometimes even more. Again, that's because they're using estimates. It's pure guesswork. And yet VectorVest hangs on to those numbers even when they're shown to be inaccurate, sometimes wildly inaccurate. Notice also how VectorVest claims to know sales and earnings right up until the present day, long before the quarterly reports have come out. Apparently they even give estimates of dividends, which seems particularly bizarre because dividends never fluctuate like that. Clearly, VectorVest is not a trustworthy tool for investors to use.